Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that this House calls on the government to review its policies so as to lower cost of living pressures on Singaporeans and their families.
So in this context, and with your consent, I would like to propose amendments to the motion. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move the following amendments. In line 1, after the words that this House, to insert the words acknowledge the cost of living is a global concern, and in line 1, to delete review its policy so as to, and insert continue pursuing policy that together. And at the end of line 2, to add without undermining our fiscal sustainability and burdening future generations of Singaporeans. So I beg to move.
The question is the amendments as moved by Mr. Liang. Yes, Mr. Pritam Singh.
Mr. Speaker, can I request a ruling from you, please? Would this not qualify as a very significant change to the original motion?
I think it covers still, it's on the same topic. It elaborates a few other things. So I think it is it's still within the ambit of your original motion.
The Workers' Party rejects the amendment proposed by member Mr. Liang. We have no substantive quarrel with amendment number 3, which does not substantially change the thrust of our motion. A careful examination of our proposals today would show that they would neither undermine Singapore's fiscal sustainability nor would they unduly burden future generations. However, we disagree with amendments 1 and 2. Amendment 1, which states that cost of living is a global concern, reads as an attempt to minify the role government can and should play to reduce cost of living burdens on Singaporeans. While global factors are important, these should instead prompt a review of existing policies with a view to relieve cost of living pressures. We also disagree with Amendment 2 and its use of the words continue pursuing policies. The use of the word continue suggests to us at least that the status quo is fine.
We have 3 amendments proposed by Mr. Liang Eng Hwa, and we will deal with the amendments first. The first amendment is in line 1, after the words that this House to insert the words acknowledges that cost of living is a global concern, and the question is that Amendment 1 be made. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary say no. I think the ayes have it. Any member? Yes, Mr. Sylvia Lim? Yes. I was going to ask whether any member wishes his dissent or abstention to be recorded or to claim a division before I declare the result. So for those who want your dissent recorded, please rise. Okay, we will record those dissent. So the ayes have it. The second amendment is in line 1 to delete, review its policies so as to, and insert, continue pursuing policies that together. The question is that amendment number 2 be made. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary say no. I think the ayes have it. I will, for those members who wish their dissent or her dissent to be recorded, kindly rise. Thank you. The ayes have it. The third amendment is at the end of line 2 to add, without undermining our fiscal sustainability and burdening future generations of Singaporeans. The question is that amendment number 3 be made. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The amendments have been agreed to. The original motion as amended is now before the House. The question is that this House acknowledges that cost of living is a global concern and calls on the government to continue pursuing policies that together lower cost of living pressures on Singaporeans and their families without undermining our fiscal sustainability and burdening future generations of Singaporeans. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary say no. I think the ayes have it. I will record. For those members who wish their dissent to be recorded, kindly rise in your, where you are. We will record those. Thank you. The ayes have it.